So the agency I interviewed was the Texas Attorney General Child Support Division. I interviewed a person who has worked there for 20 plus years, so I am positive that I got some really good insight. So they are located at 125 Beaumont Drive in Jordan, Texas. Their telephone number is 830-769-3000. So the child support office is to ensure children get the support they need. So basically, the financial needs, any living needs and stuff like that. So throughout this interview, I was very shocked by some of the answers that I got, just because personally I would have thought it was something else. So it was pretty cool to get an insight of, things that I didn't know. So for example, this is a federally funded agency. This is a public agency, and this is a non-profit agency. The non-profit part is what really surprised me. I really thought this was going to be a for-profit agency, so it was pretty cool to see, that it's a non-profit and what they do. So the person I interviewed, she has, like I said, she had been there for a while, so she knows quite a bit about her company, and they tell her what she should say, things like that. So when I asked her what the mission is and what the purpose of her agency is, she said, the mission is to encourage responsible parenting by promoting the involvement of both parties and ensuring that children receive the support they need and deserve. So like I said, and once again, it's like the financial support, receiving, help from both parties of the family, the mother and father. So when I asked her how the agency started, she wasn't sure. So, there wasn't much I could do about that. But, what services does her agency provide? She said, we help from a variety of things, such as establishing paternity, determine the amount of financial and medical support for a child, and of course, enforce the orders of child support and make sure that parents are following the orders. So, that's just some basic things that they do and what they provide. So, that was interesting to get an insight of things of what they do. So to describe the formal structure, she wasn't quite sure, exactly how to explain this, so she went based off what they told her in the past, and she said to protect the rights of the children to receive financial support and encouragement of each party. We treat with respect and dignity of the families, and we work while holding both parents accountable with their obligations. We conduct ourselves professionally at all times and treat our peers and all others with courtesy. So she said, I asked her how many workers are employed in the agency, and she said over 3,000 employees. She said that could have been changed from the last time they told her, so she wasn't quite sure, but it was a rough estimate of what they told her the last time. So over 3,000 employees. That was incredible to, know that many people are, working things like this. So the regular business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, but because of COVID-19, that has changed. So many people like her are working at home. And so I didn't ask how, but if you need help, they'll contact them and they'll help you. Is there a training program available for the new workers? She said yes, that they have a new employee orientation and training before they start. So they actually have to do training before they touch anything or go into their system. She said, so basically, this is a full 2 days of training. So I asked her how are the decisions about the structure and functions of the agency made, and she said they are made by state representatives, since this is basically a federally funded agency. Explained which human service professionals are employed. So she said child support officers, which she is, attorneys, judges, and peace officers, and private processors. So private processors are the people who serve their papers and things like that. And I thought that was cool because, we need these people in order to, conduct business, I guess you could say, in a way. What kind of clients are served by the agency? So this was incredible to, actually, get an insight of. She said age range of 13 and up. She said the youngest she's worked with was 13, and she had worked with an 80-year-old. So when I say that, it means she's had to deal with parents who are 13 years old and putting them onto child support, and people who are in their 80s putting them on child support too. And when I asked about how you put 13-year-olds on child support, so basically is that they put them on half a minimum wage, and so either the parent or someone has to pay that. So there's no way out of it, no matter what age you are. Additional services that the agency provide, and this one was extremely shocking to me. I didn't know that this was all that they provided, and it was really interesting. So acknowledgement of paternity, also known as AOP, DNA testing, administrative remedies, federal offset, lotto interceptions, denial of license renewal, denial of vehicle registrations, and the one that surprised me the most is that they're able to freeze bank accounts and take the money that you have in there. So that was just incredible to learn about. Throughout this whole process, I learned a whole lot about what this agency has and what they will do to ensure that these children get the life that they need and they deserve, like they say in their mission statement. So that was pretty cool to learn, and we need these people because they're important.